This is the Fanatec ClubSport F1 bundle for PS5, and let me just say it right away, this thing looks like the ultimate setup on paper. 15 Newton meters of direct drive torqueway, a proper formula style wheel, and pedals that complete the package. But the real question is it actually worth it on PlayStation? That's what I want to break down for you today. And a quick tip before we dive in, the affiliate link to the Fanatec ClubSport F1 bundle in the description is regularly updated. That means whenever there's a discount or price drop, you'll be among the first to take advantage of it. So if you're interested in this model, check out our link. It's a great way to get a good deal and support the channel at the same time. Alright, let's start with first impressions. The wheelbase itself is a beast. The first time I picked it up, I was honestly shocked at the weight. Compared to something like a GT DD Pro at 8 Newton meters, the ClubSport DD Plus feels like a tank. It's rock solid, no flex anywhere, and it gives you that immediate confidence that it's built to last. The F1 style rim looks stunning in person, compact, carbon style finish, loads of buttons, and really snappy shifters. But here's the catch, it's small. At 270 millimeters, it feels right at home in Formula or prototype cars. But if you spend long sessions in GT3 or road cars, the smaller diameter can feel a bit twitchy and even tiring on your wrists. That was one of the first things I noticed switching over from a round wheel. Now, getting it all set up on PS5 wasn't too painful, but you do need to pay attention to compatibility. On console, you can't just throw on any third-party pedals. You either stick with Fanatec's ecosystem or use specific console-compatible pedals like the SimNet SP Pros, which connect directly to the base. I originally ran the ClubSport VA3 pedals, but to be honest, they're starting to show their age. The build quality is great, but the brake never quite felt as natural as I wanted, no matter how many elastomers I swapped. Switching to newer pedals was night and day. That's something I'd factor in if you're spending this kind of money. The wheelbase is future-proof, but the V3s aren't exactly cutting edge anymore. But once everything's mounted and you fire it up in GT7 or F1, oh man. This is where the DD Plus really flexes. Going from a lower torque base to this 15 Newton meter monster is honestly a wild experience. Every bump in the track, every curb strike, every tiny slip of grip comes through your hands. It's not just about brute force either. The detail is what blew me away. For example, in a 911 GT3 car, trail braking into a corner is totally different. With weaker bases, it always felt vague, like you're guessing where the car's rotating. On the DD Plus, I can literally feel the rear starting to step out and catch it one-handed. That extra headroom and torque translates directly into confidence. You don't need to run it at 100% either. Most of the time, I've got it dialed down, but just knowing the strength is there means the feedback has way more nuance. That said, GT7 doesn't have the most advanced force feedback model, so you're not going to feel the same level of realism you'd get in iRacing or ACC on PC. But even within those limits, the DD Plus makes a massive difference. Corners feel unique from one another, the car feels alive under you, and honestly, it makes you drive cleaner and more consistently. So what are the pros and cons? Well, the positives are easy. The wheelbase is phenomenal. It's powerful, precise, and built like a tank. The F1 wheel looks gorgeous, feels solid, and has more buttons and inputs than you'll probably ever need. On PlayStation, it's one of the very best experiences you can get right now. But here's the downside, the F1 rim is specialized. It's perfect for Formula cars, decent for GT3s, but for anything like rally or road cars, it's just not ideal. You'll probably end up wanting a round wheel as a second option. The pedals in the bundle, if you go with the V3s, are solid, but they're definitely not the best choice anymore, especially at this price point. And of course, Fanatec's firmware and software quirks can be a bit of a headache. So, verdict time. Is the Fanatec ClubSport F1 bundle worth it on PS5? I'd say yes. If you're serious about sim racing and you want a setup that will last you years, the DD Plus base is absolutely worth the investment. The F1 wheel is a strong companion for Formula and GT racing, but you may eventually want to expand your wheel collection for versatility. And for pedals, I recommend considering alternatives if you can, since there are better options now that work with the PlayStation ecosystem. Don't forget to check out the affiliate link in the description. It's updated regularly, so if a promotion comes up, you can jump on it right away. If you're upgrading from something like a Logitech or a GT DD Pro, this setup will blow your mind. But if you're brand new to sim racing, I'd just keep in mind that it's a huge investment, and you might want to start smaller before going all in. Either way, this thing is an absolute weapon on PS5, and once you get used to it, you'll never want to go back.